what does that indicate, Maxim?
Yeah. Hello. Do you hear me all right?
Yes, very much.
Great. So when we talk about multipolar world, to me it's always been that way. I mean, ever since the end of the Cold War, when bipolar world collapsed, as Soviet Union collapsed, there's been global powers or global blocks in the world that I wouldn't say dictated something to someone. I mean. When we talk about politics, sitting in our comfy homes and offices, there are people dying, people being bombed. Just 2 days ago, a friend of mine, Russian journalist, was killed in Kiev under the Russian bombing. So many of my family live in Ukraine, and they either fled or in shelters. So. I wouldn't say U.S. Failed in isolating Russia. I can see it is isolated. And when we talk about this block between Russia and China, I can see China as a global power. But even though I am Russian and I'm proud to be Russian, it's as of Russian culture, not as of Russian politics. What can Russia actually offer to China? Yes, Russia has oil and natural gas, but what else? Military? I can't see a great success in military invasion of Ukraine by Russia. So what else? Technology, Russia doesn't have any technology. We don't do even microchips for, I don't know, anything. The biggest automobile factory in Russia is now suspend production because it is heavily dependent on electronics, which Russia doesn't produce. What else doesn't Russia produce? Nothing in technologies is produced. There were big talks about Russian mobile phones, smartphones, about Russian pads as an iPad. It's only talks. In decades, it just talks about how great Russia is. But when it comes to reality, we can't produce any sort of technology. Even our military that President Putin is so proud of, or at least used to be so proud of, with parades on a Victory Day each year, where is it? I'm actually, it's not that I'm ashamed of Russian military. I'm actually, it's just I can't really find a word to say what Russian army is when you see columns of tanks that are not of one kind, so they can't be repaired simultaneously. When you see these stretches of refuel vehicles being bombed by Ukrainians because the supply line is just awfully produced. I can't see Russia as a global power anymore. I think it's in the past.
Your basic